Oh god, I did forget to shower today, I'm sorry.
Ironically, it is raining right now while we're doing this.
Oh, perfect. I'll just run outside real quick, get drenched, and come back in and shock myself on all this technology that's right around me.
Wait a minute, did we just land into some high school bathhouse or something?
Yeah. So, I like the theme around this dungeon. It being called the shower room, it looks like we fell into, like, a high school shower room. And there is so much, like, garbage enemy placement, it drives me insane. like, look at that. I need to get rid of that electric barrier, but there's a water hog there. It'll drown my Pikmin.
Now they're just being mean.
Oh, yeah. In fact, I believe this is the dungeon where we start getting, just out of nowhere, things falling from the sky that are worse than just rocks. There.
Should we start calling this Pikmin 2 the Lost Levels? This is a version that was delayed in America for so long because it was too hard for North American citizens.
You know, you might be on the money there. I don't remember why Pikmin 2 got delayed in the Wii version in North America, but in the PAL regions it released around the same time as the Japanese version. So I don't know what the holdup was.
Maybe they needed to get permission from the brands that they're using.
Oh, like the license expired or something like that?
Yeah, I mean, they gotta renew it, and they're kind of slow about renewing it. Who knows?
Miyamoto-san, we would like to re-release Pikmin 2. What do we do? Work on the brands a bit later, right? I'm tired. I'm in the middle of making a new Pikmin game for the... What is it, the Wii U?
So I'm thinking it's the opposite. I'm thinking that, you know, it's like, Mr. Duracell, would you allow us to re-release Pikmin 2 in this country that uses your product? And then he's like, all right, let me get around to, maybe just, something or other. Mr. Nintendo, is that it? Okay, I'll see you guys on maybe next Thursday or something like that, you know, if I can be asked, but, you know,
You know, I would really like it if Nintendo contacted all these brands as Mr. or Mrs. brand name. Excuse me, Mrs. A&W, would you mind if we put your product in our video game?
Not now, I'm on the phone with Mr. Calorie Mate.
Excuse me, Grandmother Yoplay, do you mind if we put your product in this video game from Nintendo?
Sorry, Grandmother Yoplay retired last year. You're gonna have to talk with Great Aunt Yoplay.
Oh, is she at least nice?
That depends. Do you like fruit on the bottom?
What's the wrong answer? Ooh.
Merciless extra. Oh god, that's a juicer they used to kill the Pikmin.
Oh, no Pikmin juice. No.
This white Pikmin knows the treasure is, but he won't talk. Put him in the merciless extractor.
Now I'm just getting this scenario of all of these treasures that we're bringing back. Some of them can be used as weaponry on Hocotate.
Yeah, your CEO's like, oh, you brought back such wonderful treasure, you know, we could probably sell one of these to the military-industrial complex. We'll be contractors! We'll be rich!
And then our president becomes the Hocotate version of Tony Stark. Oh yes, I've sold all my weapons technology to the highest bidder and made millions.
At Hocotate Industries, we use Duracell to fuel our nuclear bombs.
And now I can see the designs coming in of a combination of red and white Pikmin to get Iron Man's suit! It's brilliant! Oh, Jesus, and then we can have an advertisement, you know, Disney plus Nintendo. Who's the bigger corporate sleazeball?
Yeah, they're never gonna work together.
Oh God, no.
they're too big, and at one point, probably Disney is gonna say, "Can we buy you?" And they'll be like, "No!" Get insulted and back out.
Oh yeah, definitely. Didn't they already try that?
No, that was Microsoft. They tried to buy Nintendo once, and they're
right.
like,
Yeah. God, just imagine the brass balls on that one guy who actually went up to the bigwigs of Nintendo and just said, "Hi, we're in the business of buying, so you want to sell your entire company to us?"
Yeah, Switch has outsold Xbox One already. I mean, you think they're gonna let you buy them? Why don't you try offering yourself to them, and then maybe they'll talk.
Dude, the Switch outsold the Xbox One in the first week. Now, that is a fake number. I am not actually using truth. I am making a funny.
I was about to say, wow, fucking really? Jeez.
That would be hilarious, though. I mean, the Xbox One and Xbox 360 were a flop over in Japan. The only reason it sold is because of Tales of Vesperia.
Yeah.
Which...
It literally saved the Xbox.
What a game to save the Xbox on.
Because the Xbox is just not RPG material, not really. I mean, you had Eternal Sonata, that came to PS3. But, I'll tell you something, Eternal Sonata is not a console seller.
No. I mean, it was an interesting game. I really liked it when I played it.
It's nice. It's really nice. It's basically proto-Ni no Kuni, isn't it?
A little bit, yeah. I really enjoyed the ending.
I never got that far.
I mean, you already know how it ends, but it's just the way that it ends. It's one of those poetic endings. Even though you know what's going to happen, it's just like, oh, it actually did happen.
Chopin comes back to life and composes more music for like 30 more years?
Absolutely.
Well,
The biggest plot twist in history. Chopin lived.
hashtag Chopin lived. Hey, speaking of Duracell.
Yeah! Mr. Duracell! Hi, I'd like to do more business with you, sir.
First, I gotta call Mr. Dial. Oh, he didn't call back, so it's just mild soap.
The sud generator. I've got a bad case of the suds. Do you think Mr. Duracell and Mrs. Energizer, do you think they get together and, like, lunch and talk business?
Ex-lovers, no way.
Maybe that's why there's two opposing battery brands.
That's why you have Rayovac to kind of bridge the gap, because if you don't have enough to get, you know, the expensive pack of Duracell, the expensive pack of Energizer, your next best thing, you go to Rayovac. You know, they're trying to be a middleman here. It's like, you know, come on, guys, you guys should stop fighting. And Mr. Duracell's like, no way! That fucking pink bunny has screwed me over too many times!
And you know, that sassy pink bunny just keeps, you know, hitting on the drum, just saying, haha, don't you wish you had me still?
And it's like, sorry, I couldn't hear you. I had a Duracell battery in my hearing aid, but if I had an Energizer one, well, maybe I wouldn't be in this situation.
See, with the hearing aid thing, now you're just giving me... These are, like, very long-time lovers, and then they haven't seen each other in 30 years. So it's just a couple of old folks at a home making fun of one another because they sold a different battery brand.
You know what would definitely revolutionize the battery scene? A rechargeable CMOS battery.
Alright, now, refresh my memory of CMOS.
I forget what it stands for, but it's basically the battery inside your console, so we can keep track of stuff like the date and time and automatic online updates and stuff.
Oh.
It's the reason why whenever you turn on your Sega Saturn or your Sega Dreamcast, it has to go, hang on, what year is it?
Okay, see, I was thinking about that. I've been messing around with all my old consoles, just seeing if I could stream them properly. And my Sega Saturn, that battery died long time ago, so it...
I think it died before you even got it.
Oh, most definitely. But I was taking a look at, you know, where I can buy new batteries for Sega Saturns just so I could save my lovely Sonic R playthrough. And, yeah, it apparently it's like watch batteries or something like that, or close to it.
Yeah, basically. And I forget which console it is, but there's one console where the CMOS battery is just embedded in plastic.
Oh.
You gotta basically scrape all that plastic off if you want to even hope to get inside the CMOS battery.
Oh, I hate that. I'm glad we've gotten a bit better when it comes to, like, preservation of consoles and, you know, batteries.
No, we haven't.
Oh, well.
I think it's getting worse.
Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind. Look, it looked good, okay? No! Okay. Good.
Wait, can that thing drown your blue Pikmin?
Which thing? The water dumple here?
Yeah.
It just eats them.
Oh.
And, like, one big chomp. This guy, however, is a pain in the ass. I think these are called jelly floats. And all they do is suck up your Pikmin. They don't kill them. They just make it inconvenient. So if you're not careful, your entire fleet can get sucked into a jelly float, and then you're just stuck.
You're gonna have to really practice your throwing arm then.
Uh-huh. Let me limber up here. All right.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah, so that is the one viable strategy I found, at least for this floor. If I wanted to, I could just, you know, quit and reset to get a different floor layout.
Or use a potion.
Or use a potion. Actually, something I found out about the purple potion, the bitter berry mix, I believe it's called.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
When you encase a monster in the stone of the bitter berry mix, they actually take half damage.
Huh.
So, yes, viable to slow them down. To kill them faster, not really.
You don't know how fucked you are. Get 'em, boys!
Jellyfloat has no idea. Of course, my throwing arm is it's a little weak right now, so I accidentally threw my purple Pikmin into the water.
Sploosh.
Sploosh.
I mean, the thing is like 30 feet tall. How could you miss?
Look, I've been known to miss things that are directly in front of my face. Don't ask me how do I miss. Hey, there we go. It had a piece in there.
That's an oyster.
You know, now that Pikmin has, a few episodes have come out, quite a few of them actually, and there's one thing that I regret not explaining a bit better to you and to the audience, because as soon as it was said out loud, it sounded really stupid, and I didn't catch it until the episode went out. Of course Pikmin can drown. Their mouth and lungs get filled with water, and they drown just like everything else. Acid rain would not kill Pikmin.
Why not?
Well, unless it's like the deadly type of acidic acid rain.
I told you what acid rain is, didn't I?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Do you think the pH in the water would be enough to, like, I don't know, kill their little plant bodies or whatever?
Possibly. Okay, risky move, but it's the only thing I got, because I don't have enough blues because they died earlier on in the dungeon.
Oh no, I got all day. Take your time.
No, you don't.
I think that's also my issue with what the fuck?
Why you gotta do that?
I think that's also my issue with Pikmin. It's like, now you know how it works. Now we're gonna dick you around.
That happens a lot. Get him, boys!
It's like that's not fun. Oh shit.
Can you please get?
Ouch.
Okay. I guess we're having that kind of attitude today, Pikmin 2. You want to talk about it?
Just driving the point home. Like, I knew this would happen. I try to call them back. They won't fucking come back. And now it's like, haha! There are 3 things over here, and the only Pikmin that can transport them are blue ones! Good luck, sucker! Ha ha ha!
Thankfully, that doesn't happen too often. Now, some of the later dungeons, they actually pull a really nice move. And there's a certain candy pot bud that we have met in the other dungeons already. I never had a chance to properly explain what they do, but I'll be sure to point one out. Basically, there is a candy pot bud that gives you more Pikmin. And for some of these later dungeons, holy fuck! You kind of need those.
And now we wait.
Yes. Gonna check the floor just to make sure they're not missing anything.
Oh, I thought that was a oyster. It's a...
The mirrored stage!
It's a compact mirror, except it's not quite so compact now.
I don't know. Could have hid a pearl in there. I don't know.
Yeah, they open the compact mirror, there's a pearl inside. Wow! Take the pearl, toss it aside. Check it out! A mirrored stage!
Throw purple Pikmin on it, it just shatters.
Now, we got the real important thing here, this can lid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's going to be called, like, a deadly disc or something like that, because, man, metal can be unexpectedly sharp when you're not expecting it. Such as a can lid. Another example that happened recently when I cut my finger taking off the aluminum top. Aluminum. I believe that's what is used on top of wine bottles. It hurts.
Vorpal platter. Okay. I was opening a can of cat food once, and I cut, like, every layer of skin on my thumb next to the nail.
Oh, fuck.
And that's why I get plastic cans of I guess plastic containers of cat food now.
Good idea.
Haven't cut myself, but I always get goop on my thumb whenever I open it.
Oh, same here. You know, I recently had to...
Pick your battles.
I had to unteach my cat Pavlovian training. Okay, let me explain. So,
I think my cat has the same problem, too.
I don't know. Well, I totally understand how this started, but the fact that he thinks he's outplayed me, that's the part where I, like, start laughing. So, for a while there... Oh, hey, I'm gonna interrupt myself. These are the candy pot buds. If you throw in one Pikmin, whatever color it lands on, you'll exchange 1 for 10.
Ooh, okay.
So it's a good way to restock. You're gonna need some blues later on. Just throwing that out there.
Well, you're throwing them in there.
Yes. So, wait patiently.
Would it stand to reason if you threw a blue Pikmin in the blue flower, you would then get 9 extra ones?
No. It would still give you the 10.
Yeah, I mean, like, you get 10, which means the one you threw in and 9 extra ones.
Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. Now, they do cap you off still at that 100, so if I were to throw another Pikmin in there into that other candy pot bud, it would give me only 5.
It spit out 5, right.
So, anyway, my smart-ass cat... I've been trying to, put him on a little bit of a diet. So, for a while there, I was only giving him wet cat food, which he absolutely adores. After I stopped that for a bit, he started going, well, hey, where's my wet cat food? It's like, well, sorry, buddy, you don't get it anymore. I did what I wanted to achieve. Every time I go downstairs, he runs downstairs with me thinking he's getting wet cat food. It got to the point where he stopped eating his dry stuff because he thought he was always getting wet cat food. And I was like, look, okay, it's done. It's over with. You're not getting any more. I'm sorry. Eat your dry cat food. God. Now, the funny thing is, he thinks he played me until I just left the food there, and he would eventually eat it because he would get hungry. He still does the running downstairs thing, but there's one thing I think I found out to train him differently. I have to move his bowl slightly for him to be interested in it again.
Oh yeah, that.
Literally pick it up, look at it, and put it back down, and he's like, oh, okay, that's good stuff.
My cat thinks he's entitled to treats every time we go
Oh,
downstairs.
that too!
So he follows us, he meows, he goes against our leg, and I don't do it every time.
Yeah, that's another example.
But he knows that every time we go downstairs, he's gonna get something good and tasty.
Every time I...
That's a pot leaf.
Yes, it is. It's only worth 10 Pocos.
Frippery? Alright, you're just pulling these out of your ass now.
I mean, what else do you do on pot? Maybe coming up with new words is what Olimar does when he gets that dank herb.
It's like, yo, man, this fucking thing, it's the flippery, man.
Do you
Yeah.
think we're alone in the universe, dude? Like, do you think there's life on other planets? And in the background, Pikmin are dying. I just think, like, I don't think we're alone, man.
Yeah, that's what we need. Olimar and Louie just smoking a doobie while Pikmin get massacred behind them. It's like, you ever think that we were part of something bigger, man?
Call from the president. Did you save me any?